Do you think house sitting is just feeding the cat? Think again. We're spending 12 days in a 17th century farmhouse taking care of 2 Chinese geese. Yep, you heard that right. Geese. Could you take care of 2 geese in exchange for free accommodations? Between household chores like watering plants, cleaning coops, preparing meals, and exploring the stunning Peak District, it's a wild ride. Let's dive into a day in the life of a house sitter. You might just be surprised what you'd say yes to. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's nearly 9 a.m., which means it's almost time to wake the girls up. But today should be a pretty fun day. We're going to do a day trip to the Peak District, which is a place I've always wanted to visit. Probably not surprisingly, the first time I ever heard about it was in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. And then a few years ago, we were in Prescott, Arizona, and we ran into some people from the Peak District, so they highly recommended it. So we're just going to have a nice kind of casual day trip today. But before we do that, gotta put on my boots and get the girls' breakfast ready. Go wake them up.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, girls. Good morning. So, since this house sit was my idea, and because Jimmy does have quite a lot of allergies, we agreed before we got here that I get the dirty jobs. So he primarily takes care of the pond, and I get to clean up this morning. So this is definitely my first time doing anything like this. I didn't grow up with geese, or I guess we did have ducks for like a week around Easter, and then they went to go live at my aunt and uncle's farm. But the idea of cleaning out a coop or even cleaning up out of animals, we just don't have any pets right now, so I don't mind this. At first I thought it was a little not the most fun thing, but the thing I don't like is that in this part of the coop, the owner let us know that there are 4 very large spiders in there, and spiders are not my favorite. So I don't mind picking up the droppings so much. I just decide when I go in there to keep low and to not look up. I should probably get over that fear of spiders, but nah. So after I clean up, the last thing I have to do is to get some more wood shavings. Get about a full bucket and put those down so that the girls have a nice clean home to come back to this evening. Tomorrow's trash day, so I have to remember to take the gray bin out to the curb tonight so that that gets taken away tomorrow. So right now it's about 9:45 and our plan is to finish our breakfast and head out as soon as we can. We're a little ways away, so my guess is we'll probably get to the Peak District around 11 or 11:30. It's probably going to be kind of busy, but that's okay. We'll still enjoy the day. Just want to check what the weather is going to be. Here it's okay. It's supposed to be partly cloudy today. It looks pretty much the same over in the Peak District. High of 65, so that is an English summer for you, but I actually think that'll be a really nice temperature. Might be kind of cloudy when we get there, but then partly sunny the rest of the afternoon, so I will take it. It's gonna be dry. That's the most you can ask for. Gotta open up the gate here so that we can get out. Oh, forgot the top one. Got that. Stay there. Gotta give Jimmy the signal. So before we really get on our way, we decided to stop at Aldi so that we can pick up some lunch. That'll help us save some money not eating out for lunch today. Got the goods. We decided to make wraps for lunch, so all in all, it cost us about $10 at Aldi, so $5 each, which is probably cheaper than lunch for one if you sit down anywhere. So we made it to the Peak District. Our hardest challenge was finding some parking, which kind of anticipated because we got here afternoon. So all the day trippers are here, but can't be helped. Our number one priority is taking care of the geese, so got that done. We did drive a little further up the road and found a free car park. So hey ho. Now we are just attempting to backtrack a little bit and make our way to the first trail. What's for lunch?
Bananas. Grapefruits.
Turns out we went a little off course. That's about on par for the Murrays here, but we did just get our first glimpse of the reservoir. I think we actually found the path now. Nearly there. I've always wanted to visit the Peak District because of Pride and Prejudice. In the 2005 movie, there's this iconic scene where Elizabeth Bennet stands on a cliffside, reflecting on her complicated feelings for Mr. Darcy. Standing here, I had my own little moment, taking in the beauty and letting myself pause, much like she did. So that was a really nice walk today. I planned our timing terribly. I had a plan to go to like 3 or 4 places today. That first walk I had planned to be like an hour and a half or so, but since we ended up in a different car park, we took a different route. Our 2-mile hike ended up being 6.5 miles, but no regrets about that. Plus we stopped, we had lunch, we chatted to a really nice couple that we met because our drone started following them on accident. So anyways, that took much longer. We've had to kind of reconfigure the route, so I think now we're just gonna pop into Buxton, maybe have a quick walk around, and then get ourselves back to the house sit. So I'm making dinner, but we have been honored with a visit from Nando. And he's looking for his treats. So Nando is the neighborhood cat. He usually comes twice a day. He'll come in the morning for his treat and in the evening. So we hook him up and give him some pets, and then he's usually on his way. He's really good with the geese. They're not bothered by him, and he doesn't bother them. Buddy? Cute. It is 9 p.m. and almost like clockwork, they're headed back up to their house. So they go in around 9 or 9:15, just getting some trackies on so that one, I don't get bit by mosquitoes, and two, kind of cold this evening. So just gonna get ready, set their food in their house, and then clean up the yard and the pond. On this evening's menu, we have a fine assortment of lettuce, apple, and corn. They ate all their apples today? Good job, girls. Are you ready? So, I think they really like when both of us do bedtime. Yesterday, I started to walk up to their house with their food, and they would not follow until Jimmy was ready, until he got up, and then they started following him. So, usually he will open the door, and then through the other door, I'll put the food away. Tell him to open your door. So now all that's left is that I have to go through the yard and pick up their droppings. Jimmy's going to do their pond, but I think one of the girls laid an egg, so let's see if we can find it. There it is. A little hard to see because her nest is back in the trees, but we've got a goose egg, and the owners have said that we're allowed to eat these, so Jimmy's had a few of them now. Have it for breakfast. Now, if you're curious about the size of the goose egg, this is the egg that she laid today, and this is a chicken egg, so pretty big. It's impressive.
So that brings us to the end of our day. I did remember to take out the trash can. Well, rather, Jimmy did. So, yay, kudos to him. We're just waiting for the pond to finish refilling. That'll be done soon. And so, in the meantime, I'm going to tuck into this dessert here. But let us know if you have any questions. And what do you think? Could you handle the day in the life of a house sitter?